Hello everyone, welcome back at long last to Minecraft Nostalgia. Now I don't know how this is going to go, I don't know how anything's going to go, I don't know what we're doing, but basically you may be wondering why I'm here with a bunch of resources everywhere, scattered. Basically, if you haven't been following, my old world, it got deleted because my dog jumped off of my bed. And when he did that, he collateral damage smashed into my my PC tower and managed to hit the reset button. And that was while recording a Minecraft video, and I lost all the footage, and I lost my Minecraft world. It wouldn't open. So, got a new world running. I had to use an inventory editor to get all my items back, which was very weird to use an inventory editor. That's like really old school stuff, that. Now, I'm going to take all this with me because we've got some stuff to do. We're gonna try and build a base. I'll take some coal. I'll leave all this here. We'll come back to that. But I'm going to build a base today, if possible. I've marked my way. There's a skeleton there. It's pretty far away, so you have to bear with us. Over the Mushroom Kingdom we go. That was honestly like one of the worst jokes I think I've actually ever made. Oh, for fuck me. That's a quote of mine. Oh, for fuck me. Oh, this game. So, I was kind of like debating what I should record today because I was going to record Subnautica again, but then I remembered, wait a minute, I finished the game now. What I've done... Oh, okay, it's just nothing. What I've done to Subnautica is I've basically changed the save to survival now, because that was my sort of thing. You know, if I can complete the game on hardcore, I would change it back to survival. And technically, like, okay, voice, Jesus Christ, oh god. And technically, I did have situations where I was gonna die in Subnautica, but I reloaded before I could. But that was very early on. I don't count that. So yeah, I beat Subnautica in hardcore. 100%. Right, so this is the spot I picked for making a base because of just how big the ocean was. It's very weird that I'm saying this all about oceans and stuff. There's a hole in the water over there. It looks very square. my dungeon senses are tingling. Is there any dungeons? Anyone got a dungeon for me? It's very dark. Kind of the worst sort of... Oh my god, it might actually be, you know. It might actually be. I can't tell, it's so dark! What is... Oh, alright, calm down. I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's down there. It's way too hard to get to. It's just so dark, man. I wanna... Right, let's have a look here. I'm gonna break this. Oh my fucking god, it's a dungeon. I was honestly thinking to myself, oh, what a sort of like, how tragic, oh, what the hell are you doing over there? Excuse me, there's one down there and there's one here. Would you piss off on my land, yeah? I don't know what the hell that voice came from. I don't know where that voice came from, I'm sorry. Oh, and the sun rises and we found a dungeon. I'm pretty happy about that. Although, I was going to build my base there. So I'm going to get the glass out in one area. Again, I'm a bit annoyed that I've got to do this, but we'll do it anyway. I'm going to try and just go as quick as I can with this. So, because this is one down, we'll put blocks there. So what you might be wondering is, you know, what happens when I actually run out of resources? Well, I guess we'll have to go back over there somewhere, make some sort of little hideout. Shut up, you're interrupting. And then we'll just have to grab resources. I should have really brought that chest over. I mean, that's bloody miles away. Oh well. But yeah, we'll have to go back and make like some sort of base, and then come back here when we need to do more work. But for the most part, we should be pretty good. That's why I stocked myself up with as much stuff as possible. I do feel like we're going to run out of cobblestone very soon, but cobblestone you can get literally anywhere, so that's not a big deal. But glass, on the other hand, Shouldn't run out that very quickly. I understand this is a very weird sort of concept, what I'm doing here, where I'm literally just, you know, making a base right off in a new world. But I wanna, because the thing is, right, this series means a lot to me, and it was the first time I'd actually gotten a Minecraft series somewhat working. So to have it sort of just break on me, to say the least, that was a bit annoying. And I didn't want to just leave it alone, even though we got 5 episodes on it, and I was pretty proud of that. You know, I want to keep it going. So we're just gonna go as normal with it. This is like the worst material to be clocking up water with. But wait, what was I saying before I found the dungeon? I think I was saying, like, I think it's a bit ironic that I'm working on an underwater base and then I just sort of cut it off. Basically, I find it kind of funny that I'm making an underwater base, and right now the main talk in Minecraft is the aquatic update. And I will say that is interesting me. When the aquatic update comes out for Minecraft, I might actually make a new save. I probably won't record it, but like in my spare time, I have spare time all the time. Why am I coughing all of a sudden? But when I feel the need, I might act. Okay, I need to drink. 1 minute. Now, hopefully I can English. In the time where I'm not working or playing games that are important to me, called my spare time, I will then likely give it a shot and play it. Because there's a lot of aspects of the new Minecraft I genuinely enjoy, like, you know, brewing and stuff like that. But I've never properly given them a go. Oh, that lovely loud noise! I love it! ASMR, anyone? Dirt crunching ASMR. Lovely. Right, that should be more than enough dirt, to be fair. Right, so we've cleared out that now. It'll be a much... Oh god, what the hell's that there? I can't see. It's a bit of a sticky area that I might have to make some land myself there. Hi, this is Tom from the future. So that should be like the name of a movie now I think about it. Tom from the future. Is it Back to the Future or Back to the Future? It should be Tom from the future. I don't freaking know. Anyway, this is Tom from the future coming back at you with another supply drop opening. I just wanted to make this to quickly explain that I basically stopped recording for a bit just so I could edit my inventory. When I reloaded up, everything was fine. There's no issues with the world. But I started recording, everything seemed fine, and then I checked the recording, and for some reason my microphone just wasn't recording the entire time. So, yeah, and I'm trying to record with my main microphone right now, but for some buggering reason, it don't want to work with me, so I'm just using my headset microphone. I hope you don't mind. Technical issues are quite a pain in the arse. I don't know how popular Let's Players and all those kind of people do it without having any issues, because it's the right pain up the backside. But yeah, today we are... Well, okay, that's completely off. Basically, I was doing this, as you can see, I've been exploring about a bit, and I actually managed to find that there was definitely a dungeon there. What I didn't expect was something a little bit later on. So while this is going on, just want to say, yesterday, I did my exams. I think I've mentioned that in the video. I don't know if I did or not, but I've done my exams. Well, not all my exams, but I've done a couple exams. I did a couple English exams yesterday. That was interesting. Because I hadn't been to my school in 8 months. What was going on was I was being not homeschooled, but basically my tutor would come around my house and then take me to the library, the local library, and we do work there. But I hadn't been to school since last year when it ended, which was like July last year, something like that. So, yeah, quite a long time, 8 months or so. So I went yesterday, and yeah, I wasn't really expecting to do so well. My brain was like, oh yeah, I think I'll be able to handle talking to people. I'll be able to just get through it. It won't be an issue. Hopefully. But I was getting nervous when I got there and stuff, and somehow I just nailed it. I don't really know the reasoning as to how I nailed it. I just did somehow. I've never been that confident going into school before. I was able to talk to people. You know, it's really weird. I was able to just speak to anyone. I didn't have any issue speaking to people. Met a couple of new people there. It was really weird. I've never been that confident or stuff. I mean, I was nervous the whole time. Like, even when I was doing my exam, I was nervous as hell. And it wasn't because of the exam, but because of the fact that I was back in school. It was kind of a weird thing. Um, but I don't know how I was somehow able to talk like normal. It's really weird. Um, yeah, pretty much all to report, really. It's just kind of strange that I was able to do that. So, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I'm exploring a dungeon right now, and what you may notice is that there is 2 dips in the ground, and one of them you can see visible cobblestone. So it turns out, just as a spoiler alert, there are 2 dungeons rather than one, but the difference here is that they are literally right next to each other. As you'll see in a bit, I decided to put glass on top of them and actually like make them able to walk around in and stuff like that, and yeah, one of them is a skeleton dungeon, the other one is a zombie dungeon, and thank God one of them is a skeleton dungeon. Skeleton dungeons, for people who are unaware, well, I think they're the best. I don't know, I mean, it might be a personal thing, but I think they're brilliant because you get free arrows out of it, and arrows are, like, so... You can waste arrows so easily on these versions because it's not, you can't, like, charge up the bow. I say charge up the bow. You can't actually use a bow like normal, you can spam the hell out of the arrows. So, that's why. But, no, I think it's quite crazy how, there's just 2 right next to each other, because it was about 1 block away. I don't know exactly how the world generator does it, but it was about 1 block away from actually being a connecting dungeon. And what that is essentially, when a dungeon connects, at least I think this is the way it works, when a dungeon connects, when 2 dungeons connect, it's like the wall in between them just gets split in half. So, essentially, you could have had just a seamless dungeon with two spawners. One thing I did find kind of weird now that I think about it is, for some strange reason, the skeleton dungeon didn't appear to have any chests. I don't know why, but, I mean, it had a spawner, which is all I really could ask for, but it didn't have any chests or anything, which is really weird. The zombie one did, though. So yeah, I just found it kind of strange. I think I deserve it after my lovely experience losing the world in the first place. But, I'm glad that we've found one, because, I don't know. You always know that I'm a big fan of dungeons, and I think that they're like the coolest structure in the game, and continue to be the coolest structure, despite being such a small thing. Just because, I mean, in newer versions they don't look as cool because the cobblestone texture is complete arse. But I just love how genuinely like old and rotten and well, not rusted. How can bloody cobblestone be rusted? But how old and everything it looks. I don't know. It's really cool. Really cool. So by this point you can pretty much see that I've put glass on top of everything and I'm trying to join the 2 dungeons together. And yeah, it was really cool. It was just so cool to have those back because, you know, I was very gutted that I lost the world mainly because of the dungeons, you know, and how close they were to each other. I'm just kind of glad that, you know, we actually got... Oh, there, you can see that. I'm just very glad that that there's 2 dungeons are connected. It's just quite weird. I think that's the closest to a dual dungeon I've ever had. And I'm really glad about that. I'm really glad that I actually managed to find this and stuff. And I'm surprised it was right where I was going to make my base. I've been getting extremely lucky with things like that, and I don't understand why. But it's really cool. So I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm sorry for the fact that I had to do narration. Just blame... I don't know what to blame really, what the problem was, but whatever it was, blame it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Minecraft Nostalgia is back. I'm probably going to record an episode after this, following up from this one. And then, yeah, we shall see what happens next, mate. I don't know what that was, but, you know. Yeah, I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, friends, family, sisters, brothers, uncle, aunts. I'm going to shut up now. Goodbye.